Welcome to another video. I started messing with the engine way before. I think it was like 1 o'clock. Yeah, around 1. It is 4:37 right now. So I was messing with the engine, starting to put some parts together, just trying to figure stuff out. In the whole process of doing that, one of the biggest fears is snapping a bolt. Let me get it out of the way. So this is a stud that, here's the other piece. And I was tightening them, I was doing the torque spec. There was a few that torqued to spec, and then the other ones just kind of kept going. And I knew something was wrong, but I still kept going, and it ended up snapping one of them. But there was like 3 other ones that the same thing was gonna happen, so I ended up not going any further. I was able to take them all out, so I took all of them out. So all of them are out. I did order them. I called the dealership. They got me the right part number. I had to order them online just because they were a little bit cheaper. There I can get it in a week. But in that process also, I'm gonna be putting the pistons together. So just kind of swapping the piston to the rod. I didn't get new rods, it was just the pistons, but I already did one. It's pretty easy, so now I'm gonna do the other 3 and possibly continue with the block. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little update. So for this process, the tools that I'm using are these tools to get the O-rings or the rings, the security clips off. I ordered a 4-pack on Amazon. And then this is the piston. So there's a security clip. I don't know if you guys can see it in there. Another one over here. If you can see, there's that notch right there. I just got a screwdriver, a small flathead screwdriver, popped off the security clip, and then the pin comes off right away. Just gotta be careful because the other one went flying. And that's the security clip holding that in place. So now what I did is I grabbed like an extension and I hammered that out. Once it's like halfway out, it's pretty easy to take out. I did an extension. Just tap. So the rod comes out. That's pretty much it, but like that's what the piston looks like with the oil rings, O-rings and all that here. So just put that to the side. Then I do have a new one right here. So there's that. There's an arrow pointing. That way you can put all the pistons the right way. That's what that looks like. That one right there. And then the new security clips come in this bag. And that's where you need those pliers. But yeah, that's the security clip. So before I even add that, I'm gonna add some assembly lube here. I'm using red line for the assembly lube. Put assembly lube on that, and then I'm gonna put some assembly lube on that as well. Just gonna put a good amount. And then I'm gonna put some in there too, just so everything is there pretty smooth, you know. That way when we start up the engine there's no issues. Clip, put those pliers in there like that, and then you squeeze. So you do that. There's a little groove on there. There's a little groove where that clip sits, and as you can see, that clip is secure there. It's not moving. So now what I do next, I just put the rod and then put the center in there, and yeah, once you get, you know, it's pretty smooth. So just make sure you push it all the way back, because there is another groove there, so you could put another security clip on there. And there you go. And there's the second piston put together. So just finished putting those rods together. I still need to put the rings. I believe they're like the piston rings on there. So I'm gonna go based off what the book tells me, put them all together. But what I do want to do is I want to put these back. I believe these are like some oil feeders for the pistons. There's 4 of those that I need to put. So they go inside the block right there. So they go there, and then I can tighten down the camshaft or the crankshaft. So I'm going to be doing that.